tell me a little bit about your roots, where you came from. Tell me about your amazing parents and how you went from this young 2-year-old Chilean boy to a Canadian citizen.
Well, okay. So, I mean, the story starts in Chile in '73, where I was born. And it just happened that that same year that I was born, Chile was going through a coup, a military coup. And my family, just my mom, because my dad was actually incarcerated. But my dad was incarcerated, so we'll start there. My dad was incarcerated in Chile for about a year and a half. He was distributing leaflets and paraphernalia against the government, and pro-communist, and very wanted to believe that Russia would be the answer to all their ideological needs.
Wow, how it's all coming back together here, hey? Like,
it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's a little cuckoo. So what happened was, my mom had me at a very young age, at 21, the year 21. She was 21 years old, pardon me. My dad had no idea that I was even born. Like, he knew that my mom was pregnant, but he had no idea that he had a son. So he was in jail when I was born. And so my mom conceives me, I'm born, and goes through a lot of trauma. But the biggest trauma was that they had told her that her baby, her son, was dead. It didn't survive, and that was he had not didn't make did some complications or whatever else. So what had happened was they had put me in a separate room with a bunch of other male children, and then I guess through obviously speaking to people and everything else, the way the story is, at that point in time, the Chilean government, because they were going through a military coup, were actually stealing babies to give to high-ranking officials that couldn't have kids. As an infant, I had no mother, and my mom was going through this trauma of losing her first baby at the age of 21 years old. Now, somewhere down the line, through this whole maze of like war and chaos and everything else, my aunt, who is now been long passed, her name was Christina, my mom's sister, middle sister, knew a nurse at the hospital, and the nurse said to my aunt, this is privately, "Hey, your sister's baby isn't dead. It's alive, well and alive, and it's in the hospital."